Mitch Talks.
Hi, hello you guys, this is Mitch and welcome back to our channel. Some journeys led to breathtaking landscapes, while others led straight to the heart. This is exactly what happened to another wonderful guest from our January tour. Let's hear their story of how he found his true love.
Well, we're doing well. Yes.
So first, I'd like to say congratulations. We are very happy for the both of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. So, thank you very much for coming today and for accommodating us to the interview. So, first question is, can you state your first name and where you are from?
I'm Melba from Bohol. I'm 37 years old.
I'm Gerry from Henderson, Nevada, United States.
Okay. Sir Gerry, what motivated you to come here to the Philippines and do this tour?
It started with a voice from God to tell me to come and get my Filipino wife. I prayed for a wife. I asked God for a wife that would be faithful. And as strange as it sounds, I heard a voice said, go to the Philippines. Yeah.
So, what's your relationship status right now?
Well, we are engaged. Yes.
You're engaged.
Yes.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you.
Again.
Yes.
So, can you tell us when did you two first meet? And I start with Ms. Melba.
We are first met here in the office.
Okay, how about Sir Gerry?
I would say we first met through an introduction letter on the airfare website. We traded many letters and we met in person the day before the actual tour began. Yeah.
Okay. So, what initially attracted you to one another? Melba?
We both are compatible.
Oh.
Yeah, we're compatible and understand each other and respect each other also.
Oh. How about you, sir?
For me, it was one of the pictures. There was one of the pictures on the AFA website that it just reached out to me. I didn't know much about her, but it was just one of the photos that just kind of caught my attention. Yeah.
So, how how did your first conversation go?
For me, it went well. The first letter she wrote. Actually, there was one line in the letter that really just attracted me. She said she didn't want a fake man, and I'm not fake. So it was just a line that caught my attention, and just kind of it sparked an interest to know who she was. And then so from there we just started writing letters. Yeah.
So from then and there, sir, was there an immediate connection?
Not really immediate, except for the picture. I had just a few things I was looking for. I wanted a woman that would never leave me, be faithful, and I wanted someone who believed in God. So that was the first sort of things I wanted to know, and she said yes to both of those in her letters. So that motivated me to keep writing more letters. Yeah.
So, all right, sir, you attended the socials for this tour. How was that experience for you, Gerry?
It was, I would describe it as being surreal. You're there in the moment, but it's not something that you ever really experienced. There were so many really beautiful women. The atmosphere, it was something you maybe see on TV. You're not really prepared for it, but it was surreal, but in a very good way. Yeah.
So, you both saw each other again at the socials. Did you still feel that he or she was the one? Okay, let me start with Melba. So, did you still feel that he was the one?
Yes, of course.
Oh, good answer.
Yes.
Okay, how about Gerry?
Yes. So I may be different. For anyone that's watching this, my mind was made up probably 3 months ago. I just needed to see her in person, which is great that AFA provided a platform that I can get to know her through the letters. I know that it's not really encouraged to write the letters, but I kept writing letters. I wanted to know her. I would say for me, about 3 months ago, I knew she was the one.
So, did you face any cultural or language barriers, and how did you overcome them? So, Gerry?
Okay, so not really, because Melba speaks, for me, she speaks English well. The only thing that has been interesting is when I ask her a question and she wants to say yes, she says and for me, means no. So I keep asking her the question again, and she said So now I'm asking her to say yes. That was the only thing that was interesting since so far.
Yeah. Okay. Most of the Filipino women, we say that means yes sometimes.
For me, it means no. No, like no. So
no.
that was the only thing that was yes.
All right. So, have you told any of your friends or family about Gerry? How did they react? Melba?
Yes, I told my parents. Gerry is a good man, respectful, and generous also.
And how did they react?
They are happy
Ah,
that I found Gerry.
so, have your family met Gerry already?
Yes,
Oh, in person?
yes, we went to Bohol.
You went to Bohol? Oh,
The other day.
yeah.
Yes,
Okay. And how was it?
they are happy
Ah.
that we met. Also, Gerry is very happy to meet my parents.
How about you, sir? Gerry?
Yes, I met. Well, I told my family, my close family. I told one very close friend of mine, everyone is happy for me. Everyone, they thought that I was quite courageous to come this far for someone I did not know, but they've all been happy. And I want to say that I really enjoyed meeting her father. We connected right away. It was a great experience.
That's nice. Okay. Talking about your engagement. So who proposed and how did it happen? Was it a surprise?
Okay.
Gerry?
So I would say for anyone that's listening, my case is a little different. I think I proposed to her several times during our letters. And her response was always, we have to meet in person, which I understood. I think I verbally proposed to her 5 times. I don't know. I just kept asking. And then when I met her parents, I had a speech for her father, and I didn't get to finish the speech. He said, yes, you're welcome. So that was good. Yeah.
Wow, you got the approval real quick.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So, what emotions were running through your mind at that moment? How about you, Melba? With that proposal thing?
I was surprised and happy. Yeah.
How about Gerry?
For me, it was also surreal. Not always in life does everything that you plan happen the way you want to, but the whole thing, everything has been even better than I expected. So I was nervous to meet her father, but her father and her mother was so warm. It was an easy proposal for me, and yeah, it was a great experience as well.
I'm happy to hear that, Gerry. So, how did you know you were ready to take the next step towards engagement? Gerry?
For me, it's because I was ready mentally and emotionally. I was in a long-term relationship that it did not end the way I wanted to wait. So I was ready for relationship again, but I wanted to make sure that this person would be my life partner. And I was so impressed with I'm going to call it the Filipino culture, that there are still women that, maybe old-fashioned in their relationship. They care about their husbands, and so everything just went so well for me. It made it easy to kind of go through all the steps.
Okay. So, what role did a foreign affair and the socials party play in bringing you together? Melba? What role did a foreign affair and the socials party play in bringing you together? Can I hear from
Yes,
Gerry?
yes. Well, without AFA, this would not have been possible. When God told me to go get your Filipina wife, I had to look up the word Filipina. I did not know what it meant. Once I knew He was sending me to the Philippines, He didn't give me all the instructions. So I did what I know to do. I went to Google and I looked, and I found websites that was not a good experience. It wasn't controlled. I started getting way too many emails, unwanted emails. It felt aggressive. So I kept looking, and then once I found, I think it was cebuwomen.com, right away I knew that AFA was different. First of all, it was a free membership to join, and other places they want you to spend money just to join. And then when I joined, for me it was easy to navigate. It was easy to look at the profiles of the women and read, their bios. And then once I was really interested, the introduction letters came, Melba's was the second introduction letter. From there, it was very easy. I knew if I wrote a letter, I knew what that all entailed. And I liked the fact that AFA had some control. I knew that the pictures were real. I knew that I can trust that website, that I didn't feel other places. So I would say that without AFA, I just don't know if it would have happened as easily and well, and if things would have worked out as well as it did. Yeah.
So, would you recommend this experience to other singles looking for love? Why? Gerry?
Well, I will say this. Not only would I have already told people about AFA, because what AFA offered me was genuine. I could trust that this was a woman. I can trust what I was seeing. It gave me confidence to proceed. So I will tell others that I know that are looking for a good Filipina wife that they can trust AFA. They can trust that the company does their part in making sure that what we see is accurate. And I also like the fact that AFA had questions for me, because I think it's good for the ladies that they know that I am also real. So that's why I would recommend AFA for anyone that's interested in this. Yes.
So, what advice would you give to people attending their first socials party, Gerry?
I would tell them to get rest because the night is long, it's intense, and it is surreal. Going from one table with 10 beautiful women, and then you go to another table with 10 beautiful women. It's intense, but it is a lifetime experience. I would tell them just get your rest and come and have a good time and be open and make the best of it. Yes.
Okay. So, looking back, what do you think was the key to making your relationship work?
Again, I think the key was I can trust what I saw in AFA. I like the fact that the pictures I saw, I thought they were well done. The pictures were done. They represented the women well. I also had the opportunity to see newer pictures of Melba, which really was comforting to me. So there's just some things about AFA. I think AFA does some things very well and made my choice and made my decision easier. Yeah.
So, down to our last question. What are you most looking forward to as a married couple? You want to answer, Melba? Or Gerry? Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to having a lifetime partner. This is the one thing I wanted the most. And I would tell any men that's looking that they can trust that Filipino women are in this for the long haul. So that's the one thing. But I will also say, the more I learn about the Filipino culture, I love the country, I love the people. So my initial thought was I would find someone, we would go back to the United States, we would live. But now I'm willing to come here. I'm looking at maybe buying a condo. I'm looking at really, I'm even considering living part-time in Bohol in the province. So it's been great. It's opened my mind to a lot of things, and we're gonna have a good future together. Yeah. Yes.
So, Gerry, can you recommend or can you invite our guys to like visit Philippines or join the tour, the socials?
Yes. I want to say, take it from someone that actually came. I didn't just think about it. I invested, I spent the money, I came here, and I would tell any man that's looking for a long-term relationship, I will say to the men, have your heart right, because these are precious women, and you want to treat them well. And I will say to do what I did, just come. And you know, you may not want to make a decision as quick as I did, but if you don't come with an open mind, I guarantee you it will be worth the time and the effort and everything. I guarantee you that.
So we have a surprise.
Oh,
Thank you.
We have a surprise.
and yes, she is birthday to you. Melba, look at that.
Happy birthday.
Oh, look at
Thank you
that.
so much.
The Philippines isn't just a paradise to explore. It's a place where hearts meet, connections grow, and love stories begin. Could yours be next? Join our tour and discover not just the beauty of the Philippines, but perhaps the love of your life too.
Want to see more videos? Please like and subscribe.